Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Bo-chan.
I'm Nimacum.
I'm Van-chan.
In this class, I'll read all of you a part of Ulysses,
S.
L.
Ulysses, James Joyce, Claire, 17 Sec 11, Wanda Walker. Were there testimonials? Numerous. From clergyman, British naval officer, one an author, city man, hospital nurse, lady, Valor 5, absentmented bigger. How did absentmented bigger's concluding testimonial conclude? What a pity the government did not supply airmen with Wondericos during the South African campaign. What a relief it would have been. What objected Bloom made to this collection of objects? A forced typewritten letter received by Henry Flowerlet H. Beal. B. From Martha Clifford Findham. C. What pleasant reflection accompanied this action? The reflection that, apart from the letter in question, his magnetic face from an address had been favourably received during the course of the preceding day by a wife, Mrs. Josephine Breen, born Josie Powell, an S, Miss Cohen Christian name unknown, a maid, Gertrude Gertie, family name unknown. What possibility suggested itself? The possibility of exercising virile power of fascination in the not immediate future after an expensive repast in a private apartment in the company of an elegant courtesan of corporal beauty, moderately mercenary, variously instructed, a lady by origin. What did the second drawer contain? Documents, the birth certificate of Leopold Pulla Bloom, then endowment assurance policy of 500 in the Scottish Widows Assurance Society. Intestated Millicent Millie Bloom. Coming into force at 25 years as with profit policy of 430. 460 to 10 and 500 as 60 years or death. 65 years or death and death, respectively, or with profit policy paid above 299.10 together with cash payment of 133.0. At option, a bank passbook issued by the Ulster Bank. College Green branch showing statement of work for half year ending 31 December 1903. Balance in depositors' favour £18,14,618. 14 shillings and sixpence. Sterling. Net personality certificate of position of 900. Canadian 4% inscribed government stock free of stamp duty dockets of the Catholic Cemeteries Gosnevin. Committee. Relative to a grave applet purchased, a local press cutting concerning change of name by deed poll. Quote the textual terms of this notice. I'm Rudolph Farrar, now resident at No 52 Clanbrassil Street, Dublin, formerly of Szombathely in the Kingdom of Hungary. Hereby give notice that I have assumed and intend henceforth upon all occasions and at all times to be known by the name of Rudolf Bloom. What other objects relative to Rudolf Bloom born Varg were in the second drawer? An indistinct daguerreotype of Rudolf Varg and his father Leopold Varg, executed in the year 1852, in the portrait atelier of their respectively first and second cousin, Stefan Varg of Sisferver, Hungary. An ancient Haggadah book in which a pair of horned convex spectacles inserted Martha. Passage of thanksgiving in the ritual prayers for Pesach, Passover, or Foot Card of the Queens. Hotel. Ennings. Proprietor. Rudolf Bloom, an envelope addressed to my dear son Leopold. What fractions of phrases did the lecture of those 5 whole words evoke? Tomorrow will be a week that I received. It is no use, Leopold, to be with your dear mother. That is not more distant. De. All for me is out. Be kind to others. Leopold. My dear son. Always. Of my. That's hers. Ad. Then. What reminiscences of a human subject suffering from progressive melancholia did these objects evoke in? Then. An old man. Widow. All kempt of hair. In bed. With head covered. Sighing an infirm dog. A those it. Resorted to by increasing doses of grains and scruples as a palliative of recrudescent neuralgia. The face and death of a septuagenarian. Suicide by poison. Why did Bloom experience a sentiment of remorse? Because in immature impatience he had treated with disrespect certain beliefs and practices. The prohibition of the use of flesh, meat and milk at one meal at the Hebdomadary Symposium. Of incoordinately abstract. Vividly concrete mercantile co-religionist excompatriots, the circumcision of male infants, the supernatural character of Judaic Scripture, the ineffability of the Tetragrammaton, the sanctity of the Sabbath. How did these beliefs and practices now appear to him? Not more rational than they had then appeared. Not less rational than other beliefs and practices now appeared. What first reminiscence had he of Rudolf Bloom deceased? Rudolf Bloom deceased narrated to his son Leopold Bloom, aged 6, a retrospective arrangement of migrations and settlements in and between Dublin, London, Florence, Milan, then Budapest. Shambhathali with statements of satisfaction, his grandfather having seen Maria Theresia, Empress of Austria, Queen of Hungary, with commercial advice having taken care of pence, the pans having taken care of themselves. Leopold Bloom, aged 6, had accompanied these narrations by constant consultation of a geographical map of Europe political and by suggestions for the establishment of affiliated business premises in the various centres mentioned. Had time equally but differently obliterated the memory of these migrations in narrator and listener. narrated by the excess of years and in consequence of the use of narcotic. Toxin, listened by the excess of years and in consequence of the action of. Distraction upon vicarious experiences. What idiosyncrasies of the narrator were concomitant products of amnesia. Occasionally he ate without having previously removed his hat. Occasionally he drank voraciously the juice of gooseberry full from an inclined plate. Occasionally he removed from his lips the traces of food by means of a lacerated envelope or other accessible fragment of paper. What two phenomena of senescence were more frequent? The myopic digital calculation of coins. Arctation consequent upon repletion. What object offered partial consolation for these reminiscences? The endowment policy. The bank passbook. The certificate of the possession of scrip. Reduced bloom by cross multiplication of reverses of fortune, from which these supports protected him, and by elimination of all positive values to a negligible negative irrational unreal quantity. Successively, in descending halatic order of poverty, that of the outdoor hawk of imitation jewellery, the done for the recovery of bad and doubtful debts, the poor rate and deputy cess collector, mendicancy, that of the fraudulent bankrupt with negligible assets paying in that, sandwichman, distributor of throwaways, nocturnal vagrant, insinuating sycophant, main seller, blind stripling, superannuated bailiff's man, marfeast, backplate, spoilsport, think, eccentric public laughing stuck seated on bench of public park under discarded perforated umbrella. Destitution, the inmate of Old Men's House Royal Hospital. Kilmainham, the inmate of Simpson's Hospital for reduced but respectable men permanently disabled by gout or want of sight. The idea of misery, the aged impotent disfranchised rate supported moribund lunatic pauper, with which attendant indignities. The unsympathetic indifference of previously amiable females, the contempt of muscular males, the acceptance of fragments of bread, the simulated ignorance of casual acquaintances, the laceration of illegitimate unlicensed vagabond dogs, the infantile discharge of decomposed vegetable missiles, with little or nothing or less than nothing. By what could such a situation be precluded? By deceased change of state, by departure change of place. Which preferably? The latter. By the line of least resistance. What considerations rendered departure not entirely undesirable? Constant cohabitation impeding mutual toleration of personal defects. The habit of independent purchase increasingly cultivated. The necessity to counteract by impermanent sojourn the permanence of arrest. What considerations render departure not irrational? To be continued.